colors. In this book, you will discover interesting things about colors, learn new words, answer fun questions, play a picture hunt game, find more color activities at the back of the book. The night is dark. Then slowly comes the light. The world is washed in a rush of color. So many colorful things like the fast, shiny runners on a brand new sled, a chirping bird and a little shed, the winter blanket on a big, wide bed, a warm, fuzzy hat on Santa's head, the fancy plate beneath a loaf of bread, the strange, pointy shoes of a boy named Ed, all red. The sun in the sky when the day is mellow, the big bow tie on a chimp playing cello, the bright striped sides of a boat that you row, a kid-filled bustling bus on the go, sunflowers so tall that you wish you would grow, every bit yellow. The boxing gloves on a kangaroo, the long stretchy socks on a boy with one shoe, the frilly layers of the short girl's tutu, the sky so wide and bluebirds too, truly all blue. Look around, the world is bursting with color, red, yellow, blue, and so many other colors too. Some things are two colors or even more, like zebras, flags, and painted doors. Some things come in many different colors, like balloons and hats and birds and cats. People are all kinds of colors too. Everyone is special, just like you. Some things go through changes in color. A chameleon's color helps it to hide. Green on a green leaf, brown against bark, it hides from its enemies until it gets dark. The sky changes color all the time. We mostly see the sky as blue, but at sunset, it might be pink and orange and pale purple too. All over the world, colors change when the seasons change. Summer often makes people think of bright yellow, deep green, and the cool blue color of the sea. In the fall, the colors outside are not as bright. We see darker skies, orange pumpkins, and gold and brown leaves. In many places, winter is a cold, white time of the year. Evergreen trees keep their bright green color, but frost covers the windows and the snow piles high. A snowman might wear a colorful hat. The whistling wind seems to moan and cry. Then finally comes spring, and the world turns green again. Grass grows and rain sprinkles down. Flowers bloom in pink, purple, yellow, and white. After the rain, the sun shines again, and then high in the sky, we see a colorful sight. What is it? Do you know? It's called a rainbow. Every rainbow always includes the same colors. They are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Rainbow colors are easy to paint if you start with red, yellow, and blue. Just look! Mix red and yellow to make orange. Mix yellow and blue to make green. Make violet by mixing red and blue. Black and white paints can give you new colors too. Add a little bit of black to any color to make it darker. What happens when you mix black and blue? You get blue that's dark like ink. Make your color lighter by adding a little white. What happens when you mix red and white? You get the color pink. Color can have special meanings too. The color red is often used to warn us of danger. A red traffic light tells us to watch out. Cars are coming. When the light turns green, we know it's safe to cross the street. After green, the traffic light turns yellow. Yellow tells us to be careful. The light will soon turn red again. Yellow and gold make people think of the sun, so these colors are used to show warmth and power. Crowns are often made of gold. Once, dark purple was a special color for kings and queens. That's why we called this color royal purple. Look at all the colorful things in these pictures. See if you can find a gold vest, a green dress, a red shirt, a black hat, an orange sweater, pink ballet shoes, a green bow, a yellow fan, a yellow butterfly, a blue coat, an orange cap, a pink coat, a purple cap, a green shirt, a blue feather, a red shirt with black lines, a splash of color here, a dash of color there. The day is filled with color, colors everywhere. But once again, the sun drops away. The world loses most of its light. Still, in the darkened sky above, the countless stars shine bright, reminding us of the colorful world that we wait for through the night. Until the sun brings the colors back, dream lots of colorful dreams. Good night. Shapes. In this book, you will discover interesting things about shapes, learn new words, answer fun questions, play a shape matching game, find more shape activities at the back of the book. Deep in the earth lies a tiny seed. The shape of this seed is round. The seed will burst open and become something new as it grows beneath the ground. Slowly, a plant takes shape from the seed as it's warmed by the sun and watered by rain. Just as the plant changes shape as it grows, your shape will change too, again and again. Think of cars and boats, animals and toys. All of these things have their own shapes. We can recognize many things in our world by their shapes. Some things can be many different shapes. There are so many cars on the road, but the cars don't all look the same. They are different shapes, but they are all still cars. Look at the boats and bicycles moving by. They are all different shapes too. Houses also have many different shapes. Your house may look a lot like the other houses in your neighborhood, but it might have a very different shape than houses in other parts of the world. Look closely at the different trees shown here. They are all different shapes, but the leaves on each tree have the same shape. Can you match the big leaves shown here with the tree that they belong to? Some things stay the same shape unless something happens to change them. Ice cubes melt when the air is warm. The clouds change shape before a storm. Blow up a balloon, and just like that, you've got a balloon that's big and fat. Bubblegum gets soft and gooey as soon as you start to chew it. Many shapes have special names. These names help us to talk about the world around us. On some nights, the moon looks as round as a ball. Other times, it looks curved. The windows in your house may all be square. The front door is probably a rectangle. Some shapes are called open shapes. Others are closed shapes. A curve is a kind of open shape. All the shapes on this page are open shapes. Closed shapes don't have openings. If you draw a closed shape, the line will end up right where it began. All the shapes on this page are closed shapes. A circle is always round and flat. Wheels are shaped like circles. Most plates are circles too. Some things have a round shape, but they are not flat. This kind of shape is called a sphere. Basketballs and tennis balls and snowballs are all shaped like spheres. A rectangle is a flat shape with 4 sides and 4 L-shaped corners. Flags are often rectangles. So are many windows. The blanket on your bed is probably a rectangle too. Some rectangles have 4 sides that are all the same length. We call this special kind of rectangle a square. Picture frames and postage stamps are often square-shaped. Most boxes have a top, a bottom, and 4 sides. Altogether, this makes 6 sides. Sometimes, all 6 of these sides are square. Then we call the shape a cube. The triangle is a flat shape with 3 corners and 3 sides. Some triangles have 3 equal sides. Other triangles have sides of different lengths. Some buildings have a square bottom and sides shaped like triangles. The sides meet at a point at the top. This kind of shape is called a pyramid. Long ago, huge pyramids were built in Egypt. Today, some cities have buildings shaped like pyramids too. Triangle, rectangle, pyramid, square, circle, cube, and sphere. How many of these shapes can you find in the picture here? Our eyes see the shapes of things. Our brains help us tell the difference between these shapes. We know a closed shape and an open shape. We can tell if something is a square, a circle, a cube, or a sphere. We see the difference between a rectangle and a triangle. Glossary. Cube. A shape with 6 square sides, all of the same size. Pyramid. A shape with a flat base and 3 or more sides shaped like triangles that meet in a point at the top. Sphere. A round shape in which every part of the outside is as close to the center as every other part. Triangle. A flat, closed shape with 3 sides and 3 corners.